Alright, hello lovely people of the internet, it's Ven, and welcome to part 3 of my little series on Gabbie Hanna. Today we are going to be focusing on Oscar Wylde and what Gabbie Hanna did to him for liking a tweet. Literally just liking a tweet. It's insane. If you haven't caught my previous 2 videos, I suggest you watch those first so that you can, get a little bit of information on this one, on what led up to this one, if you're not aware of what led up to this one. I think this situation is a perfect example of how much hurt Gabbie is causing, like how much pain Gabbie is causing to other people, and I really want to bring attention to the aftermath of what happened with Oscar, because I went through all the tweets last night and I was like heartbroken to see how horrible it was. So, disclaimer, if you see me looking off to the side, that's where my notes are, so I might, be reading off of those notes to make sure that I am staying on track. This is a conversational channel, so if you have anything to say at any point in the video, please leave it in the comments below, and I will respond with whatever. We can have a chat. So, let's get started. So, Gabbie came after Oscar for liking a tweet that she didn't like. I don't have the tweet that he liked, but he liked a tweet against Gabbie and she got mad. They had a brief DM conversation and Oscar ended up blocking her because of her manipulative behaviors, which we have seen in the past few videos that I made. I will read these messages out as Oscar posted them on Twitter, and that made Gabbie go off on Instagram. But Oscar only posted these on Twitter after Gabbie made several stories tagging him, talking about him indirectly, but still tagging him. It was really small so you couldn't see it, but she was tagging him. And so basically she provoked him and he responded. And that's the situation. She tagged him in like a small font so no one could see that she was tagging him, but he could see that she was tagging her, that she was tagging him. And that's really annoying. I couldn't find the recordings of this, but I do have the other stories that she posted. This is not going to have as many videos as the past 2 videos had. I have the driving rant that she goes a little crazy in, and I have the rant that she made right before that we're going to take a look at, but other than that, this is going to be mostly focused on tweets, in my opinion, on this whole situation and how it's affecting mental health wise. So, Oscar tweets the screenshots of their conversation and says, "This girl has brought me into this for simply liking a tweet. And then when extending comfort and any type of empathy, she tells me to publicly apologize amongst the entire novel of the wrongdoings from simply liking one tweet. I cannot. Trying to blast me for blocking her. What the fuck?" She also went on her story telling her fans I reached out and then blocked her and posted DMs. "No, I posted DMs after you mentioned me in your IG story degrading my character, so I showed the extent of my interaction with you. Simple as that. It's called defending myself." So I put those up on screen. As I said, by tagging Oscar, Gabbie was trying to cause drama and provoke this man by tagging him. Like, she was trying to provoke him and trying to get, it could have just been left alone. The DMs could have stayed private, but she was trying to provoke him and trying to, coax a response out of him by tagging him. Once he responded on Twitter, she went off on Instagram and tagged him on Instagram, in big font, so now everyone could see that she was tagging him. But before we get into that, I'm going to read through the DM conversation that Gabbie and Oscar had. So, Oscar starts it off with, "Yo, I don't want no issues, lol. I just agreed with his point, and as someone who's grown with my audience, I related to it. I haven't spoken to Nick in a bit, nor anyone for that matter, because I've been working on myself and just getting back into music, and I tend to shut everyone out. People are being insensitive. And I totally noticed that as well. I've always had my friendship extended to you and will always, because you have always seemed like a genuine person to me. So yeah, if you do need to chat or need a friend, that door is always open. LOL. Just don't think I hate you or anything. I just agreed with his point. I wasn't aware of the entirety of the convo. Hope you feel better. Music sounds great, and I hope you continue to concentrate on that. You're very good at it. Thanks for apologizing. You could say that publicly since you publicly supported my abusers. It would be nice if people stopped DMing privately to correct the thing they said publicly. That's what's been happening with my exploitation since 2018. It's pretty horrendous. Otherwise, I appreciate the gesture, but it's a bit empty if action doesn't follow. It's important to stand up for others when you see them being mistreated by the masses. I apologize. So Oscar responds, I did not apologize and still agree with his point. I didn't even owe you what I sent you, but you seem to be going through difficult times and I was attempting to be a bigger person and extend friendship. Comfort and friendship. Best wishes. Oh, right. That was wrong to assume you'd apologize for hopping in and supporting hate while admittedly not knowing the scope of what's actually happening. I guess I figured you were DMing because you felt bad about hopping on a 3-year senseless hate train while I'm standing up for myself. If you're actually extending comfort and friendship, do that. Comfort and friendship is apologizing and supporting a statement you didn't look into and at the expense of a woman being exploited and degraded. Otherwise, I guess I'm just confused at the point of the DM in the first place if you didn't actually want to extend comfort or friendship or chat. Oscar responds, this may work on other people, but I'm not the one. And if this is how you reply to people that try to be kind and attempt at the slightest to see your side or comfort you, you attack them with novels and jumps to inappropriate assumptions. Again, best wishes and I hope you find peace. You can no longer send direct messages to this person. So, that was a lot, and I apologize for stuttering. I'm dyslexic. I have a hard time reading. But, wow. It's very interesting to see that Gabbie is acting just as childish and manipulative behind the scenes as she's acting in the public eye. Honestly, I just have to say the audacity that it takes to talk to someone like this, like to come in with this like fucking like I'm better than you attitude, and it's just disgusting. And also demanding a public apology for liking a tweet. Like, he didn't say anything publicly until she demanded an apology for him liking a tweet. It's just crazy to me. I don't understand it. So, anyway. Once Gabbie got wind that Oscar posted these screenshots, she finally had a reason to go off on him, and so she started going off on Instagram. I have a few videos to show, and I will show them now. So, let's do that real quick.
His DM to me, the person who told me about it, because I didn't care enough to go look because he had me blocked, didn't mention that part. They made it seem like he did it. They're just like, yeah, they posted the messages that you said to him. So, yeah, that was my bad. The rest of the sentiment stays the same, though. He's just like a fake pussy-ass bitch. You know what's just, like, super fucking weird to me, though, is that so many people are so quick to share screenshots. Like, I had a conversation with this person, if you can call it that, and then he blocked me and shared the screenshot. That's so fucking weird, regardless of the contents of the situation. He liked a tweet, I replied to it, he DM'd me, then blocked me, and then shared the screenshots. But I'm the fucking, like, weird manipulative one. Okay!
Drama seeking, right? I started drama. I just want attention! Ah! I do want attention. Please!
So I can't be the only one that was like kind of terrified by those Gabbie Hanna videos. Like, specifically the one where she's screaming at the top of her lungs. Like, that scared the shit out of me. I don't know what's wrong with her, but she's scary. It's scary, and I don't really like it. I don't like it even if it's trolling. It's horrible. So, as we are establishing, she's reaching scary levels, and I want to get into the aftermath of this situation. There was more that was said about Oscar. I don't have those videos, but yeah, there was more that was said, and it's really sad to see how much it affected him and how like much it triggered him and like affected his mental health. I think it's really important to address that so that we can like know that what Gabbie's doing is not okay, and that she might be winding down now, but we shouldn't let her get away with it. We shouldn't let her get away with doing this to people. So let's get into the tweets. Oscar says, so wait, my sobriety was attacked. I was called an insane amount of abusive names, and that was because they know how to go viral. The last week of my life has been a literal panic/anxiety attack/nightmare of depression. People coming to my OnlyFans and degrading me. Why? I'm turning my phone off. This is genuinely some type of weird test that I'm not prepared for it alone, TBH. To hear someone did all the actions they did to attack me last week to go viral has made me literally sick right now. He goes on to say, this type of shit is genuinely damaging. Like, because of this initial stress, it's making things I would attempt to handle normally just feel insanely overwhelming. I had a fucking panic attack and I'm on the ground with my puppy. This shit is no joke. I've got no one. To be proud of sparking someone's PTSD and make them ball up in a corner because the last week is a hell of an accomplishment. Congrats on that power. When you use that power to make someone else you don't even know want to use and fuck with their sobriety because of bullying. I purposely go out of my way, even when people call me a pussy-ass bitch, to be a bigger person. I have drug abuse issues and PTSD from multiple issues that all of this triggered. To hear this was not an episode and was done for humor is the most hurtful thing to someone's done to me. She was literally baiting me to engage, and in doing so would spiral me into using drinking, and it's why I didn't engage. And then called me numerous slanderous names to millions of humans. This was a game. Who won? I have insane PTSD that's triggered from all of this, and I can't believe I'm being pushed to a point I need to go to a psychiatrist about it. Super happy this was all for trolling, creating actual victims while fictionally playing a victim to your audience. It's the fact that I genuinely felt bad for their mental health and wished them well while being baited and literally having my character degraded and being called horrendous names. It resets a lot of things I've worked on to overcome. I'm just mad at myself for in any way caring. So that's a bit hard to process, and this entire video is a bit hard to process. It's hard to see the effects of what Gabbie is doing. It's hard to really look at her and say, what are you doing to these people? It's hard, but it's important, because as we're seeing, all of this trolling, it's like all for fun and games, but it's hurting people, and it's really hurting people, and it hurt me, and as we're going to see in my next video, it hurt Trish. They were broken down by it. I think it's disgusting. I think it's horrible, and I think it's something that we can't just let go. I don't think we should just let this go, because that's what it seems like is happening. I know that a lot of people are just letting this go because she's not doing it anymore, so it's just getting let go. I don't think it should be let go. I don't think we should let this go. I think we should do something about this, because this is disgusting. This is not how you should treat people. You should not treat people like this. It's horrible. And honestly, there's not much else I have to say. There's not much commentary I can make on this. This poor guy has been tortured by her, and it's all on screen. I put it up on screen. You can read it for yourself. I read it out to you. It's horrible, and there's really not much else I have to say. I just wanted to get that out. This one was a little bit harder for me to make because I didn't expect this. I didn't expect this aftermath. And it's really sad to see. It's really hard to see. This video is a bit shorter than my other ones. The situation is not as long. It didn't go on as long as the other ones, and I don't have all the recordings like I did for the other ones, but I still think it was really important for me to bring this up in this series and talk about it and just put it out there. I know not a lot of people are watching these videos, but for the people who are, I hope this is giving you some insight into why this is bad. And to the one person that keeps disliking my video, hi. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Honestly, the next video is going to be really hard to make, because the next video is going to be about Trish, and watching Trish break down was the reason I broke down. So I hope you stick around with me to go through that. It's very important, I think, to go through everything. I might even do a short little video on Dominic. We'll see about that, but thank you for watching. If you have anything to say, please leave it in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and stay tuned for some more commentary news videos, for some more videos on Gabbie Hanna. Yeah, thanks for watching.